huge thing in the industry today, currently, trying to figure out how to make bourbon age faster. Also, at the same time, trying to make your bourbon, your product, the thing you're sourcing, the thing you're distilling, the thing you're doing anything with, unique. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but there's multiple ways to do it, and a lot of different people are managing it completely differently, different trains of thought, different philosophies. So we're gonna get into every way possible that I'm aware of to finish whiskey, speed things up, all of the different things that go into these ideas. Let's get into those today.
To really zoom in. That tire.
We can pull that out right now. I'm not even joking.
It's a lot, though.
It's good right now, isn't it?
This is remarkable.
Remarkable was the word this man just used. Right. I don't know what day it is. Hold on, we're on
January
manual.
4th. It's a Thursday.
It's a Thursday. We're over here at HQ, and a box came. Sean doesn't know what's in here. Brandon doesn't know what's in here either. I'm so excited for these. We could start new projects any moment. And one of these projects is gonna go really fast. Well, that nice pretty dull, so you really gotta be aggressive with it. My sharpener is having a baby, so he's just refusing to sharpen my knives anymore. These are infusion spirals. Here we go, baby! Amburana! Dude, you can smell it through the vacuumed bag.
Oh, easy.
My gosh.
It smells like Life cinnamon cereal.
Oh, it's crazy. Life cinnamon cereal is actually pretty.
Yeah.
That's a secret tip. Life cinnamon cereal is one of the goats. Each one of these is supposed to treat roughly 60 gallons of product, one bag. We're gonna find some whiskey
We might have some MGP cellar right here.
to make some beautiful Amburana with. I can't freaking wait. Gonna take this netting, put a screw through it, screw it into that bung. Apparently total extraction time 6 weeks on these. And then if we feel like it's ready or it's we think it's gonna turn into too much before then, we can pull this bung out and these are attached, so it's super easy to get them out, which is honestly great. Very much simpler than barrel transfers, less waste than barrel transfers, all those things. Long as hell. It's literally as tall as
5'8".
me. Okay, it's not 5.
I'm eating pizza. Don't do that.
Here we go. Brandon and I started 2 projects yesterday.
Boo! I don't even want to taste it.
You're gonna smell it.
I already smelled it.
Did you taste it?
No.
Gotta taste it. It hasn't. Oh wait, what time is it? It's been 24 hours that it's been in there. It's been 24 entire hours.
You can take it out right now.
New feature, new feature.
I just got to make a downspout for it.
Dude, I love that right now. It's just a purely off the table waterfall.
Yeah, dude, look.
Actually, hold on. No, wait. We're gonna do it in slow motion. 1 second. Now, the best project that'll ever come out of this spot ever, that is an infusion spiral.
Infusion spiral.
All right, go ahead. 24 hours of Amburana. Just a touch.
Less than I would think, honestly.
In 24 hours? It's not a barrel transfer. They're just spirals.
Yeah, we can pull that out right now. I'm not even joking.
It's
It's
good right
a
now.
lot, though.
It's good right now, isn't it?
I think you need to pull the Amburana. That is so strong. That needs to be blended. Yeah, can I just pull this out now?
I need you to know how gross that whiskey was yesterday.
I need you to know how strong that Amburana is today.
That's good.
Let's fire up the bottle in line.
Let's do it!
We can't.
It's so good, dude.
I mean, we could, honestly, because we could...
I don't think it's done.
We could pump it. You want more?
2 more days. I'll check it Monday.
Is that 20?
You don't think it'll get less harsh, though?
Yeah, without the Amburana in it.
Oh, man. That whiskey was so gross yesterday. In 1 day, it's become drinkable, which is wild.
2 days.
Monday might be the day.
I'll be here Monday.
Monday might be the day.
As long as we don't have a baby.
You won't. Yeah, you'll have a baby. I'll be here Monday checking on my little gal here, though. My baby. One of the seemingly the most normal ways to do this seems to be secondary barrel finishing. So when bourbon is made gets dumped out, goes into a new barrel. The barrel is imparting a ton of flavor. The barrel is actually imparting all of the color. It matters where the trees came from. It matters how old the trees were when they were cut down. It matters how long that those trees, after they were cut into staves, were seasoned for. Lots of different cooperages have a lot of different opinions on all of these things, how to do them, how long they need to be done for. Basically, long story short here, the whiskey needs to travel in and out of the wood when it's interacting with this barrel. If the wood's not good, it's not going to pull desirable things back into the whiskey. We have right here, Spirit of Canton barrels. These are 24-month seasoned barrels. These barrels are about 500 and change empty without shipping. Bourbon can go into this barrel since it's brand new, and it can still be called bourbon, which is pretty cool. 2 of these barrels are char 2 with toasted heads. 2 of these barrels are just medium char, heads and the barrel themselves. We gotta decide what we're gonna put in these char 2s, but one way to change the profile pretty damn significantly is secondary barreling. Used barrels, wine barrels, legacy barrels. These projects will just be kind of done to taste when we feel like they're in a really great place. Maybe it's time to dump them. Because this is going to be a test, there are only 4 of them. Because this one little pallet here was $2,000 for some empty barrels. We really need to see where these go before we commit a lot of time and a lot of money into this. Let's go talk about some other methods people use to change whiskey as well that are a little bit faster. All right, so a different way to do this, seemingly significantly faster influence from the wood, is enter. It's inner.
That's what she said.
Staving, chain oaking, as some would say, which is what this would be. Something like this could go into a barrel. These are all little wood blocks that are on a metal stainless steel food grade chain. This actually just screws into the bung right there. You can see that? Tons of upsides. Don't have to do barrel transfers. This is the original barrel. Controllability. You can pull this out whenever you want if you think it's being overdone or if you think it's ready for the wood to come out, but you want it to continue aging. Also, these don't cost a fortune. I think one of these is like $70 to $100, something like that, instead of a new barrel being $300 to $900 for a brand new barrel. Now, the difference is it doesn't seem to create the exact same interaction, right? Your surface area is very different. With these, there's a lot of surface area because the whiskey can actually go in between each individual cube. Inner stave says that this chain is roughly half a barrel of influence of wood. This has about a 6-month life on it inside of the barrel before all of these little cubes are spent. This is a heavy plus toast. Most people use medium plus is my understanding. They're starting to do like sherry and cognac ones of these, which is actually really cool. I think that that's even more interesting than these are. TTB, not huge fans of these. This is no longer bourbon. Now that I put this in here, this was a low rye MGP bourbon. It was about 6.5 years old. This isn't even considered American whiskey at this point. Has to be considered an American or a distilled spirits specialty. That's a huge downside. If I transferred this barrel of whiskey into another brand new bourbon barrel that was, let's say, a heavy toast barrel, that actually still would be bourbon. Some people are doing this and not telling people. It's part of the industry, but our labels will say what they need to say. And that's the important part.
So, today, March 1st, 2024, Brandon Sprague's official first day at Evernorth. So, what we have, these lovely Canton Cooperage barrels, empty, right here. We've got 2 full, we have 2 on the top that are empty. And we decided, for Brandon's first day, to put something in there.
I've been waiting all day to do this.
Yeah, and unironically,
yeah.
Brandon just happenstance goes, "Hey, get out of here. We're talking about you."
That's our
employee.
Brandon's our employee.
And we love him.
Sean just yelled at him. It's a bad first day.
And aren't you supposed to when you
It's
become
a
a boss?
bad
I don't
first
know.
day.
This is my first time.
Oh no. Sean did the worst.
Brandon just happenstance said, "Hey, what do you guys have going in those top barrels? The Char 2 toasted heads." What he said was, "I really thought we could do 95.5 in there." We've got 9 95.5 barrels still available that we haven't done anything with. So we're gonna go get him
These are all.
and tell him to pick something.
Oh,
What?
Beast Feb.
Yeah.
Are these all 7? They're all 7 now.
Yes.
These all just turned
Oh, let's-
7.
Oh, it's on manual focus. None of that's in focus.
Brandon's the first person we've ever employed, which is cool. And so we kind of figure, truthfully, like I think like if we ever employ somebody, we give them something. Like do whatever you want one time with something, and
Yeah.
we'll see where it goes. and then it becomes your pet project, and you can do whatever you want with it.
I don't like
Brandon's already been yelled at by Sean. That's a fucking start. Poor Brandon.
No, it's fine.
Get out of my frame. Get the fuck out of here.
Get out of shot, Brandon.
We have already introed this, but you get to pick whatever you want to go in one of those barrels, and then that barrel's your pet project for as long as you want it to be. Any of the 95.5s that you want, we'll do a barrel transfer, but it's going to be yours. And if it goes sideways,
It's not going to go sideways.
you know what I mean?
Better than Rye 4.
Oh my gosh.
Calling
dude.
it now. Oh, it's going to be barrel 13, so.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh, the man's already got a
He's already got
barrel.
one picked out.
Already Babe Ruth, and that's calling my shot. It's a brand new char 2 with toasted heads, so.
Are you going to mess with it at all, or just put it in the barrel?
We'll put it in there and let it sit for a while. And it'll get that toastedness with a little bit of the.
I like that one.
This one's good.
Yeah.
This is Christmassy though.
It's good. It's not as good as the.
You want a Wild Turkey 12 barrel instead of one of those?
Put 52% rye in it.
Oof. In the turkey barrels?
Do you want to tap more?
Or do you just want 13 in there? Or do you want wheat whiskey? Or do you want
13.
Do you want 13 in there?
It's right there.
Oh, okay. At least 3/4 full. Let's go half.
Rebound.
Brandon, you want top left or top right?
Right's right.
Right's right.
So Dan needed to be somewhere by 8. Let's see.
not making it.
Oh,
It's gone, dude. She's shot.
we got Dan stuck like a motherfucker.
Stuck, is it?
We got my brother stuck like a motherfucker. And we've got the Audi over there. Buddy, you are so stuck?
Buddy, I'm in a fucking valley.
Yeah. How'd you get back that far?
You thought going back was gonna make it better.
Well, that's the thing. The hope was that this is higher ground.
Shit's fucked, baby. Jeremy's already got a strap.
God, tell me the truck is not parked over here.
Oh, fuck.
Go in the ground. Oh no, that was a foot full.
Oh, got car number 1. This is actually Chris, my ex-coworker, pulling out my brother.
Yeah, keep going. Got quite a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, there she goes.
Oh, easy
There she
peasy.
Oh no.
No, he's got it. He's got it. He's got it.
Okay.
You're good. Now for number 2, the real problem child, known as Daniel Shook. You know what? I've never been happy to have the 24-70 to really zoom in.
I want you to know this is unfair.
That tire. Wait,
I
what?
laid in the mud today to tow people out of this fucking place, and now I'm stuck.
But I feel like we need to explain to everybody why exactly you parked there 2 hours ago.
Actually, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I parked here so nobody could park here.
So nobody would get.
So no one should have parked there.
And now I'm fucking buried, dude.
All right.
Wait, hold on. Show everybody how close I was. I almost made it. Look at, we were about 1.5 feet from making it out, dude. This is 8 inches, give or.
Intro.
You've already seen on a different day, because I was going through footage the other day, and I just found random footage of me sticking Amburana spirals in barrels. And so now we're actually revisiting one of the barrels that the spirals went into. There were 2 barrels. One of them has been bottled, and we're waiting on the TTB approval.
How long's it been?
What?
Since it's been in
The
there?
other one?
Yeah.
7 days.
You know, it's also just 7 days.
The other one was 7 days. Wanna know how long this one was?
Oh God.
The other one was
Oh, God.
7 days. And then I pulled the spirals out.
Do
and
you
let it
know
sit.
what is a travesty right now that I'm just now noticing?
Huh.
What were we doing today?
Bottling and the sign's not on?
The sign is not on.
It's crazy that as soon as you said that, I knew what you were talking
Uh-huh.
about. For perspective, 7 days on the Amburana we have a 110 proof and a full proof, which is 120.
And I will say that's probably why I like the 110
You
proof.
like that.
The 110 proof was pretty good. The full proof, too much for me. But 7 days makes sense now.
7 days was nice.
How long has this one been in there?
Since January 8th. What's the date?
February 1st.
Almost a month.
Brandon, thoughts?
It smells like Amburana. It smells like an oatmeal cream pie, to be honest.
All right.
Okay, there. That's the glass you pulled that out of. Or pulled it into. This is a lot of Amburana. Oh, man. It's got like a nice red apple skin note though, which is cool.
And this is what whiskey finished?
This was Cellar MGP.
Okay.
This was Cellar MGP.
Okay.
This is corn feed.
This is remarkable.
Remarkable was the word this man just used. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but he said the word remarkable.
So these are the last little bit of stocks that we got from the first initial MGP that we got. That was cellar age. It was 6 years old. It tasted 2 to 3 years old. So we've been finishing it, doing different blending projects.
Sean's not going to be in love with that.
Sean's gonna hate it.
That's good though.
I don't know the camera's
You
out.
gotta be a fan, dude.
Wow.
Hold on. Now,
That
you
is
done drinking
strong.
yours?
Yeah.
we're gonna prove it down. We'll pull the spirals out. I pulled the spirals out of the last one of like 5 days before bottling. The tannin part left. We had this happen when we were doing the mason jar experiment stuff with the woods like 2-3 years ago.
Ken, Barrel Char Wood Products.
We
Look
would
at that.
drink that whiskey and be like, it's so dry, but it tastes good. And then what we found is if you just took the wood out and let the whiskey sit for a few days, we drink and be like, no, it's fantastic.